Okay, sorry about that, guys. I had to fucking now restart VR chat. Thank you, the host. I'm sorry for it failing. Okay. The flux took me and I hated it. Flux took me. Flux took me and I'm back. The flux took me.
The flux have took you. Welcome
Flux
back, traveler. It's been a while. There you go. Enjoy your night.
Thank you, Snowbell.
No, there's a reprise, and besides, I see them at least 2 times a week.
So you're gonna die again?
Yeah, probably.
No,
Probably.
you're not allowed.
Ion asked if I could fight, if I could beat Cordelia in a fight, and I said no. I'm really worried what that's supposed to mean.
God. I see we're having Cordelia versus Dylan. Alright, I'll get the tickets.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm joking. Dylan, you should know by now. I'm joking. God. You're not gonna have to fight Cordelia for God's sakes. I hope not.
I hope that I'm going to lose my life or...
First of all, I think you and Fable would be fine. Second, I don't think he has a wife. Or else he would have told you by now, or would have given some signs, or would have had a ring.
Oh god.
Why is it illegal, Cordelia? Oh god, Cordelia's going down here. I questioned. I'm fine. Question's fine. Dylan, don't be scared, for God's sake.
He's a baby. The baby.
I'm being
He's
followed
not
around
allowed.
now by Cordelia.
He's not allowed.
Apparently, Fable is a baby, and it is illegal for him to date.
It's illegal. He's not allowed. He's not allowed to date.
Is he actually a baby, though? He's made a lot of adult decisions.
And to be fair, he
came
doesn't
out
have
of
the
my
mental age of a
brain,
baby, but
like-
physically.
Like 2 years ago. Not even
Actually-
2 years ago. I don't even know.
His
I don't even
existence
know
is
how
that
long.
of
I don't
less
remember.
than 2 years. But
Umber remembers.
mentally, he's probably got the,
I think
I'd
he's-
say
I think
age
he's
probably
like a
somewhere
year
around his late 20s.
Something.
Okay, then.
Something.
But his
Or
body's
at least-
also... Denny's, I think, would be old
To
enough
be fair,
mentally
his body
to...
was built.
Hey, Cyn.
Exactly.
He's not.
Hey, bro.
Today. It's illegal.
Why is it illegal, though? Shouldn't you let him make that decision?
No.
What's a bet?
Lost a bet.
You should really stop making bets.
Yeah.
I make plenty of bets that I win. Thank you very much. I am very
Oh
good
my
at gambling.
God.
You're making a bet that it's impossible for me to send this message over to Fable.
I'm not making a bet on that. I am just following you around and making sure you don't do it because I do not want Fable to go on a date.
I'm not.
Because if you send that message, then he's gonna go to Dylan and he's gonna be like, "Going on a date? You want a date?"
Yeah.
And then they're gonna be having a discussion, and then Fable's probably gonna take them on a date, and that's not allowed. Because then they're gonna date. They're gonna start dating.
What is
if like he
wrong
doesn't like
with
her,
it?
he's gonna go with someone else, and he's gonna date somebody else, and then he's gonna
the weirdest
be
shit I've ever
dating.
seen.
No, right? I'm kind of... I kind of understand this. I kind of understand this because Curry kind of did the same thing of like, you're dating someone, and I'm like, yeah?
Could I ask you to help me with something really quick?
It's not that bad.
I'm just trying to drink my tea.
But I guess it's sibling
Good tea,
protection?
isn't it?
So, I need
Are you like protect...
don't usually
Are you
drink
sure?
tea.
Sorry for
Sanders.
throwing in the mix. I just found it hilarious and I was messing with you.
I am sure that he can handle himself.
And one of the
Well, then-
people that he's
He's
taking it
Sorry.
over.
Then letting him date. If he can handle himself.
he's not. No,
But
he's not allowed to.
but she knows too much. So could you demo the line of boss, this one knows too much?
There's so much controversial between he can handle himself and I don't want him to date because I don't think he can handle himself. Especially with this one?
Can you demo that line?
I mean, to be fair, I had to ask earlier because Kane told me that when his sister was dating someone,
Imagine that
he
you
about
are
fought the
a
person
henchman
and then
or
did
a-
fight the person,
Yeah.
and then that person ended up beating his ass. So then it was perfectly okay, which is why I asked if Dylan could take Cordelia in a fight, and Dylan was like,
One of the
no. So I
people
was like,
that
yeah,
got
that's right.
corralled,
I
previously
mean,
escaped. She knows too much. And,
depends on
and you gotta go tell your boss.
depends on if they
I'm
want
sorry,
to fight.
Cordelia can kick
This
my
one knows
ass
Too much. We have to take her.
really easily.
But that's the thing.
Okay,
In a
but-
fight, it's not just
I
about
can grab
kicking
one
someone
punch.
ass. It's about strategy too.
Yeah, but you'd have to hit her.
I just was trying to look.
Exactly. Barriers.
I'm sorry for wasting your
Can you punch through her barriers?
Well, I could just, steam her face off.
That's the thing. Can you be able to reach her?
I mean, I won't,
Are you talking about the water breath thing?
but I could. It's steam.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Hmm.
It's very hot.
I still think, honestly,
I still think this would be an awesome fight to see. I would love to see this as a fight, but
I would, because I'm thinking about this, right? And I'm thinking about it in context. Like, I'm on a totally different subject right now, right? You're thinking about somebody who specializes in barriers, trapping, and making sure that
Exactly.
things don't get past walls, right? So, like, they don't go
Shield,
past a
basically.
certain point. And then you're talking
Abjuration.
on the other hand, right? And then the other hand, you're looking at somebody who is basically an unstoppable, immovable object. Like, you're talking about like somebody who literally could brute force
Wouldn't
their
they
way
just
through
cancel
almost
each other
every
out at this
obstacle. They probably do cancel each other out at some point, but I'm willing
Movable
to bet
force
the one who has the
barrier.
stronger willpower, the one who's got the
They're
stronger
going
sense
on
of
about
will,
a fight
would
between us.
persevere at this point. It basically ends up
True.
being
Barrier
who really
has to come
wants it
down
at
at
the
some
end,
point.
right? It's really
That
who
is
wants
true.
it,
That at
right?
some point, and I really don't.
Who's the willpower?
Barriers. I don't have any way to stop her.
Well, see, okay, all right. So it comes down to one, who has the stronger sense of stamina versus who has the stronger sense of being able to maintain the barrier. If the
Exactly.
barrier comes down before she runs out of stamina, then of course, obviously, she's gonna win. But if she runs out of steam
not about
before
stamina.
wow, I made a steam joke. If she runs out of steam before
It's
her
not
barriers
about
come down,
stamina. It's about
shit. You think you have enough patience to? You're really serious?
If it's a fight, yeah.
You think you have enough patience to wait for her to put down her barrier?
technical sense, that could work because Dylan is trapped in her own
The
barrier.
smaller my barrier, the longer they can last.
I want to see.
Oh, so she just has a
I
barrier
100%
around
wanna see it
herself, like right here. If she has that
sit on
such
the
a barrier,
floor and
she
put
can
myself in a
literally.
little dome
She can
and that
literally.
could probably last.
Exactly. The little the barrier, the
can
stronger it
Here's the
is.
thing.
For days.
There's
Oh
also-
fuck.
There's also a thing. There's also a war tactic against those called siege tactics, where literally you trap, where you literally trap the entire army just in a city, cut off supply lines, so they starve out.
That is
She
true.
keeps you in the
Hey,
same area.
This is
You will
why I'm
eventually
saying
lose.
Cordelia could beat me in a fight.
But that's the thing. It's
doesn't
not just
change
about
my-
brute force fighting. It's about strategy too. That's what fights can be. They can come down to some.
Like
gonna say-
I'm just a brute force.
I'm saying it as one example.
No. But I'm saying that you know how to direct your own force.
Yeah.
We go back to the topic of no fable, okay?
I don't know, I was
Why?
kind of engaged in this topic. And to be fair,
That's-
all encompassing, what I would think would end up
That's the
happening is
end.
Barrier would probably go on Cordelia rather than herself,
That's
and
the end.
Cordelia would be forced to get out
I'm
of the barrier.
I'm
at that
gonna
point.
go put this
Yeah,
away.
that's actually true. That's a strategy too.
The end point.
See, because at that point, you're looking at a totally different game.
But that's the thing, though. It's also Fable's own choice,
No.
isn't it?
It is
No, it's
Fable's
not.
choice. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, Fable's gonna make the decision whether or not Cordelia
If-
wants to.
If Fable, if Fable wants to date
his
someone,
choice.
then why
It is
not?
not his choice. He is not.
When he's the
allowed
one
to
that's maybe dating someone.
It is
I mean,
not
to be
allowed.
fair, Cordelia's saying all of this, but really, Princess Oran is the one that gets the final say. So.
That is
No,
true.
I get the final say. He doesn't get
Oh.
to.
Mom gets the final say, and Aron
gonna say
and
Mom
I
gets
are
the
pretty
final
good, so I could just say, hey,
Honestly,
Aron.
that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. But, you know, honestly, we could just walk right out. You know what? I could call her right now.
Yes, call
And just be like,
Aron.
hey, you know what?
Let's
Honestly,
ask.
honestly, this would be a really interesting.
It would be so
date.
cute. Let's just
For
tell
her. I
Aron, you
think
know.
that would be just a great.
It's
thing all
adorable.
around. Honestly.
Oh my god.
You know, I really
For
think
me-
it'd be a great thing. It'd be
for
really
me-
interesting. You know what?
for
I'm gonna
me-
go set this up right now.
Okay,
honestly.
do that.
If-
I'll help you.
All right.
I
yeah,
will
I'm gonna go ahead.
help
I'm
you.
gonna sit here
Because
and
I
dial
got
the
Aron's
numbers.
also number,
Asking
so.
me to knock them out.
What?
Who's asking you to knock them out?
No, Dylan!
I am because I don't want to be a part of this conversation.
Oh my god, Dylan!
I'll do it. I just need permission.
She wants to go out on a
No,
date!
no.
It's more of a threat.
Shut the fuck up!
I was about to say, it's more of a threat.
I'm not wrong, and I'm not lying.
For the record, Kane, we're mostly
He's
just
not allowed to
messing
go
with
on dates.
Cordelia at this point.
You're
Yeah.
not allowed to go on dates.
Is he even here right now?
I'll leave it up to your discretion.
No, he
Just
isn't.
do what you think is right.
Not that I've seen
Okay,
it.
you want me to knock you out?
I don't know.
I'll do it.
Don't, please, Cord.
Oh my
No,
god,
don't.
I don't want to wake up.
Don't,
with a
Corey.
I actually.
Don't, please. That's
Oh, I
advice.
wouldn't- if I'm knocking you out, I wouldn't give you a black eye. I would hit you in the back of the head.
Dylan. That'd also be bad for you, remember. About a certain
Or,
thing.
I could
just-
do it
yeah,
the
no,
slightly less violent way, but it would be like a longer period because I could do like the pinchy.
No, it's
To be honest,
it's
then,
fine. I can't do it anyway.
if my mom and
because,
dad were still alive, they would be kind of
fucker probably
very
show up.
arguing about who I should date.
We'll pull around that.
But then again, it would be they would also say it was ultimately my choice, and if I was happy or not.
Let's go smack my head into a wall or something like that. That works too.
Oh my goodness, Dylan!
Do not.
Ah.
high five a cactus.
No! No, I'm not letting
I
my
want
sister high five
pain,
a
I just-
cactus. Oh my god. Violence is not the way you should go, Dylan.
I don't like needles, so. Oh, good, thank you, though. Also, why are you doing this to me?
I'm your sister. I have to tease you once in a while. I do this to him.
Because you still
I do this to siblings. You tease siblings when you care.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna text him.
Ion, do it anyway.
Oh my god.
I'm just
Okay, I didn't start the chaos, but I'm still feeling it.
Don't fuel the
Especially when it
fire.
happens.
Directed elsewhere, but I'll still do it.
She is the fire.
Yeah, I'm. You're talking to the pyromancy.
Mission is over when you say you're not gonna attack.
Why do you think I just sit back and watch all of it?
Please save me.
From?
This.
This is my salvation.
We caused a bigger fire though, Solana. It was funny.
Excuse me?
You caused it. What did you fucking do?
With me and Ion were going back and forth about the whole fight between Dylan and Cord, and we were going, well, the Bible say that Aaron has the decision to who Fable gets to date because, you know.
Oh, he doesn't. I do.
Who?
Cause this one over here wants,
Oh my god.
I think, wants to go on a date with Fable, but is scared about Cordelia. When Aaron really is the...
There are more things to my that particular situation.
I think the most you would do is pout.
Yes. And by the end of the day, when you're true siblings with someone, you want that sibling to be happy.
Maybe punch you, but I highly doubt it.
At the end of the day, your
Look,
siblings who you care about want you just to be happy in the very end. And if Cordelia and Fable have that strong of a relationship, then...
There's other things. There's other things.
I can't look in that direction, so I have to do a little bit of this, because that direction hurts my eyes.
Yeah,
Understandable. Yeah, no, there's like...
I need to gamble right now. I'm in the mood for gambling.
Fable works all the time, but I don't... I mean, he has like already has like a lot of stuff on his plate, and I don't want to put anything else on his plate.
Here's the thing, though. A relationship isn't a burden. It's something you share. Trust me.
Someone said that earlier, and I don't know why.
For as long as I've been with Ethereal, I've always felt like my fucking things were his problems. I bring along a lot of stress. For just being me.
What'd you solve, Cord?
Problem?
I texted Fable he can't go on dates.
Oh my god.
And then that makes a rebellious teenager.
Yeah, that's kind of what they do.
And it's just a back and forth of how they work as siblings.
I was exactly the same, actually, now that I think about it. I really hope she isn't anything else like me.
Oh god. Curry was the Cordelia in that situation of literally he heard someone liked me. Oh, he blew up and goes, "You're going on dates, sister." Blah, 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 blah.
Single child life.
I was about to say, I guess one of the benefits of being technically
You lost her brother?
I just haven't seen him in a really long time.
I can sympathize with that. One of my brothers I haven't seen in a very long time. Younger brother, actually. He's...
How much younger?
Oh, God. We got separated. I was 10 when he and I got separated. So he would probably be in like maybe he was 8 when we were still kids. He was 8, I was 10.
So you're relatively close in age.
However, I don't know how much time has passed and where he is. And that's the hard part.
Fucking feeling.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're gonna become the youngest sibling.
From out of... I mean, I'm the youngest sibling, but to be fair, I am still... How fucking old am I? Hold on. Wait.
Also, hi, welcome
Okay,
to a
it's still
different
this year,
conversation
okay.
we're having about siblings and
Very
family.
old. Don't worry about it.
Better conversation.
Listen, this is what happens when you spend more than one year on a planet that has different time cycles, okay?
Ooh.
So I don't know
Oh yeah,
how
I know that
fucking
feeling
old I am anymore.
heavily.
Oh dear lord.
I know that feeling. As a alien from another planet myself, it's still confusing with time and age.
I think I spent 5-ish years.
Time
on
is
the other planet,
illusion. That helps
maybe.
make sense.
But it was only like a month or so here, so I think I'm still the same age, or am I older? Am I 5 years older or am I not 5 years older? Is the fucking question.
You say you're not 5
Rate of
years older
time
because
by
that'll
which
make you like
age
everyone wants
is
to be young.
subjective only to your species, not relative to which planet you're on. So realistically, you only age as your species ages.
Slow.
Slow?
Therefore,
How slow?
consider it as though you haven't really aged a day.
I'm curious. Never mind. Slow is the answer. It fluctuates.
Oh, okay.
Let's just
It's
take
like,
it as
it's
you're
fast
young.
for about 10 years.
You've got your whole life ahead of you.
And then it's
Yeah.
like, no, it's fast for
You
about
mature quickly,
25
but you
years,
age
and then it's
slowly.
no, it's faster for about me. Actually, it's faster for about 5 to 10 years, and then it slows down significantly. Based on human lifespan. I don't understand anything, actually. I'm pretty smart.
Hi, welcome to the rest of
Sounds to me like you mature quickly and then age slowly.
Yes. Correct.
I got you.
That is correct.
God, there's a doctor in the house.
Sorry, I'm stupid. Okay, Ion. We can't all be smart like you.
No,
Hey.
I'm not smart. I make stupid decisions all the time.
I am incredibly.
But do you learn from those stupid decisions? That's the question.
Hell no.
I don't.
Sitting in the position that I'm in right now.
You're not really sitting
I
on
think
anything
you have.
Exactly. No, I'm crouching. It's
He's
Okay.
got fucking great leg strength.
I do.
Amazing
I
leg
never
strength, Jesus. I'm questioning so much.
I'm good. How are you?
About
Oh my god.
which things?
You're good?
Well, at least you're not questioning
many-
reality about your brother anymore.
Welcome to the shit show.
What?
That was a subject I don't want to get into for that.
Your shoulders.
Fair.
Oh,
Simple blunt term. My family is very fucked up. There you go.
Mood.
we had a brief moment in time where we questioned whether or not Curry was gay.
We're still questioning that. Okay, I'm still questioning that.
You're still questioning that? Are you sure?
Yes.
From what the conversation was, it seemed like it answered a lot of
Hi,
your questions.
Someone
Hi,
is
Proxy.
behind- Someone's zooming. Oh, it's Proxy.
I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Good. Been trying to figure out marriage plans. And also, all I heard from one thing, I'm also going to say this. Tell Percy not to stab anyone at the wedding.
So, hello?
Which one?
Do not tell Percy to stab anyone at the wedding, because she wants to be the flower girl.
Percy, okay. Oh, okay. Also, Dylan, I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, thank
Hello.
goodness. All right, she can.
Raise your face, but I just couldn't.
Smack you! I will smack you.
It's illegal. I'm a staff member. That's hurting a staff member. I'm using my power against you. Fuck you.
Damn. Savagery.
Well,
The hell?
power. I'd like to file a complaint. Where's the man? Oh God, no. Actually, I don't want to get
man.
Don't get Sachi.
Actually,
Don't worry about it.
Actually, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm not gonna.
Friends actually might summon the Mega Karen. I don't want to.
Oh
Who's the Mega Karen? Who's the Mega Karen? Hold on.
The Mega Karen was after me.
Roxy, I would like to speak to your manager. I want to file a report.
Oh God, Dylan's the Mega Karen. I'm going to get you a drink. No.
Don't have painkillers and alcohol. Thank you.
So, do you want some more alcohol?
Thank you.
Fuck no.
I would though.
Red wine?
Yeah. Why not?
Or maybe a whiskey?
Lemon Coke, actually, if you have it, if you can make it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Cola would be 70. Or 7?
17 should be fine.
Alright.
Alright, come right up.
Easy. Thank you. Dylan became a Karen, that's where I walk away from my sister and go, no.
There's summoning forces beyond your control.
Karen! She's back! She's complaining to the manager.
Oh lord. Here you are.
Thank you. My sister's complaining to the manager. I swear to God.
Complaint with the manager? Oh my god.
Wait,
She's actually filing it. She's actually doing it?
I gotta stop her.
No, actually, I want to listen to this. This
No,
That's different. Stop being so assumptive.
You're beautiful as a boy or girl coming from a bisexual woman.
From a
What now?
Oh, that was the weirdest thing I could have possibly heard out of context.
How are you doing?
Alright.
Oh my god, my followers
I'm doing okay.
I'm done. I'm done. I'm gone. I'm gone. I immediately wanted to leave. I want to throw up Cyn. Why do I have to go? Why do I have to? I work with her. She's as weird as Sig, I swear. Wait, no. No, wait. Sig is much worse. Never mind. That is an insult. That is a pure, absolute insult. Oh my god, I can't believe the insult. Oh god. Stop, you're bad. Anyway. I slightly get a...
Never promised to be nice.
I never asked you to be nice. I ask you not to cause as much chaos and not to get hurt, but that is a basic thing.
I like the fact that I have such a good grip that even with him running around, I'm just like...
You have the strong grip, Oogie. The strongest grip I will ever know.
I feel like if you actually wanted to, you actually like slightly kind of bend your claws, and I could actually just like take off, and you'd still be on my shoulders.
Yeah. My not just my claws, but my talons as well. Remember, I have talons for feet.
True.
You walked into the room and now my heart's been stolen. To a contest to see who can hold it longer. You took me back in time to when I wasn't broken. Unfortunately, I still lost because I couldn't make the staring contest. Love to see this. And I looked away because the light came on when I heard that song. I want you to sing it again.
Is the matter?
I swear that every word you sing, you wrote them for me.
See if certain people are here.
Maybe like for like a few minutes.
God, what mischief are they causing downstairs?
These do not look like the eyes of mercy to me.
You mean this?
Dylan, what the fuck?
What?
Wait, I cannot do the thing.
May-chan, hello.
Oh,
yes.
Eh. That's actually cool.
I want to learn to do that eventually. I want to learn to do that.
Very
Not that
simple,
hard.
Phil. Very simple. Trust me.
Yeah, but see, I want to. Then I want to like step it up, but I want to learn. I want to learn Bixby's hands.
Whoa!
More difficult. Much more difficult. You just went cantrip to like
Cantrip?
it up there.
Yeah, that would be like, it would be like, here, oh my god! What the fuck? What the hell? What's going on?
I just had flashbacks seeing Esso crawling around on the ground.
Oh god, no! Stop!
Fucking
Can you imagine you see that like you turn your left, you see that coming.
Sorry. I think I'd back away. I think I would back away and be like, oh.
I haven't spoken to them much, no.
They're always this low. How do you think I feel? My ears are probably
I'm sorry!
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I sat in Aegis on a pillar about this far from her, and I talked to her for a good hour. My ears bled after, but it was okay.
Wow, okay. Damn. Alright, I'm gonna go watch the performance. Wow. Wow. I come back to the Lotus and I get insulted, man. I know. It seems to be the tradition with Cord.
Everyone gets insulted once.
Cord went
At
upstairs.
least once.
Oh my god, she's coming back down.
It took me a minute.
Also, screw you both. I keep looking towards the door. I hate you both.
Solana, we've made a great achievement. We made a great achievement. We made her keep looking at the door because of me. High five, our work here is done. Our work here is done. Oh my god.
I think, you know, Dylan, I think his first concern would be his sister being a fucking. I took your drink.
Being a
would be
gremlin?
Dylan being a creature.
That's a creature. That's a creature, and that's, I think, Fable's next, next date.
I will smack you both, I swear to God.
Please don't hit me.
I will lightly boop you on the nose, and I will smack you.
That is if you have the iron strength, Dylan. Do you?
You know what? That's mine.
Wow, okay.
Oh.
Wow.
She's not gonna drink it. She's not gonna drink it.
I know she's
not.
not.
Alcohol.
Oh, she doesn't anymore, but I know she could.
Oh?
You've seen her with a bottle of sake or more than that. You know, I could get another one, Dylan.
Is she T-posing on you?
She's T-posing, but I'm gonna get another drink.
The inner sausage.
Can I have another rum and coke? I think my Dylan stole a drink, so I'm just getting another one to say hello.
That she won't drink, actually.
She's not gonna drink it.
They stole your drink? Oh,
Yeah, they just took it.
She grabbed it.
Might not want to. I mean, I understand it's your sister, correct?
I gave it back.
Yeah. It's just a joke and stuff for that. Oh, and he
Yeah.
gave it to my brother. That's fine.
Yeah, 17.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was gonna take it, but someone else already drank it.
It's fine. Alcohol doesn't affect him much, and I know that. So.
They're stronger than me.
And I came here to just kind of relax, and I've had nothing but chaos.
Oh no, it's great. Thank you so much.
I'm not getting anything. I'm just.
I may have stolen your drink.
That's fine. You can have it. I got a new one.
What is going on the stage?
Performance.
I think there's dancing. Always yelling at me for
Answer.
trying to murder people.
And I know alcohol doesn't affect you that much, so don't you worry.
Yeah, I see them around.
Plus, this is more mixed than anything from the looks of it.
That's rum and coke. It's not that bad.
Ah, explains why I can't taste anything.
See you, Snow.
Nice protocol. Let me walk them out. I'll be
I
back.
love you, Snow. Bye. She never said she loves you.
Oh.
Besides, you steal a drink from me, I'm just getting another one. Realize I have a lot in savings that I have not touched. Really? Can you stop? Okay, I just got this one.
This is revenge.
That's
This is
true.
Revenge. Revenge.
Oh, she actually did it.
Oh my god.
That is
Then
not
she's your problem.
No, that's not enough to get me drunk. Excuse me? You realize who I drink with, Dylan? It's Rochelle. Half orc. We've downed a lot of drinks.
Yeah, no, there's a reason I don't drink.
One little rum and coke ain't
Last time
gonna.
I drank was actually with Rochelle. Last time I drank was actually with Rochelle, and then I turned into a child.
You what the fuck?
Yeah, no, Lila gave me one of her potions and I turned into a child.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't I see this? Why didn't I see this?
Because you weren't there. We
Shit.
were at the onsen. You weren't there for it.
Wait,
Fuck. All right, now I gotta ask.
Scene.
What?
You want to see a really shitty photo of Abel? She's I have it. To show your phone and it's Fable, but he's got like scruff, but it's just leaves.
When? What happened?
Don't.
I've
Holly.
never-
Holly. Holly happened. Don't tell him I was the one that showed it to you, but it's so funny.
Wait, I
had
think
this
I was
over.
here that night. Was it
You
the same
were here
night where
that night.
Sachi was just going around with the freaking cat potion with everyone?
Yes, it was.
Yes, okay, yeah. So I did
Was
see that.
I
Yeah,
away?
I did actually see that.
It was
I was
so
like, wait, I've seen this before.
You weren't here.
Was
It
that
was so
was,
funny?
What was I not there? Was I still?
It lasted for 2 minutes because the second it happened outside, he ran back inside and apparently has a razor with him and he just got rid of it.
Damn it! That would have been funny to see.
Why does he have a I've never seen him grow any stubble or anything like that
He
before.
does. It's because I guess he doesn't. I don't know.
He doesn't grow stubble.
Casually have a razor
Yeah,
on him.
you had just left for you know where.
Oh, fuck! That was a while ago.
I
God, that feels like it.
Yeah, you were literally just left because of like that weekend.
God, the perception of time for me now has been weird because of all the events that have been happening in that short amount of time. It's been really weird.
I've looked my entire life.
Okay, then my life's
I keep
gonna get
forgetting it's only
weirder.
been 3 years. I keep forgetting it's only been 3 years, but
Brother.
it's felt like 20.
What date is it?
Today.
I mean,
fuck, man, you're not wrong.
Shit,
Fuck
I
time,
got
it's
some
just
books I
today.
gotta read, so I'm gonna go ahead and head out before I lose any more brain cells.
if he leaves, mind telling me everything you found out when you're talking to the guy.
Crackly. Here.
Mm.
There you go.
Luckily here, at least of all places, he can't hear because of the bracelets.
That's true. You could literally, if you need to tell me anything, you can come here. Okay, so that's a good thing.
Oh, did I tell you what his last name was? I know I mentioned it, but I know it.
What was it?
Oh, Hisashi.
Oh no, my
Sashi.
roommate's here. Okay. Alright.
Hisashi.
Yeah. Alright.
That sounds.
I know he had. Yeah, well, he also. I don't know if I ever mentioned this to
Preparing
you,
myself.
but he had.
Physically.
He was with some woman named Natasha, and I think she had the same last name. So.
So Natasha would be his technical wife. So he's married. So we need to find Natasha.
I don't know if they were married. I assume if they had the same last names, then I would assume they were married.
Same last name
And we can
usually
find his
means
actual
marriage.
First name.
So
Yeah, if we can find
example.
we can find his first name.
So example, Anthuriel and I might have either my last name or his, depending on what we want to do. Last name, if he takes over the name Sidriel, then he takes over the name Sidriel.
I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I got a lot of books to read.
I'm sorry for teasing you, but it's kind of my job, and I love
You're
you still.
fine. You're fine. Honestly, if Ion texted Fable, then it honestly gives me a little bit of leeway instead of having to actually talk to Fable. It's fine. No, I'm
Then the date will be good. Then.
No.
Yes.
There will be no date.
Yes. Is that Buttons? Hey, Buttons.
This is my roommate.
Hey, Buttons. It's been a while. Here, come here.
Do you want me to ask about all the stickers, or do you want to just tell me about all the stickers? We got like 2 more boxes in the mail today.
Yes. Be careful with that.
Yeah, the glitter ones and the dinosaur ones.
I love teasing Dylan once in a while. It's great.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Once in a while.
I don't do it that often. I know my sets and boundaries. It's funny. Especially teasing her over her love crush because
Because it's a lickable one. Wait, let me go grab the peelable one. Is that better? That one has a scratch and sniff, so it smells like store bones.
It doesn't seem like it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing until you realize that I have zombie spit on my face.
Oh, that is bad. Never mind.
If they can breathe oxygen and water,
So I have a rainbow dinosaur and a scratch and sniff strawberry on my face.
Oh no.
I'm
That
not even
doesn't
gonna bother.
That doesn't sound good, but
You guys, it sounds like someone like murdered your family in front of your face. You see?
Have you ever seen a frog?
Are you sure? It's really the hug?
I'm okay. You can have another hug if you want one. Okay. Okay.
Aww. Buttons is buttons. I don't think you could change buttons.
No. We have about 2,000 packs of stickers in the house now. Because someone got into the Amazon account.
Oh god.
The online shopping account.
Well, it was already on there. I just ordered the stickers. Technically, like, that's, you were really tired. You were working on it, and then you were like, and then I was like, oh, Amazon, and I was like, click.
Wait, yours?
Oh my god.
And then I do.
Oh my goodness. You doing okay?
Yeah.
Hey.
So, from a 1 to 10, how crazy is tonight?
The perfect amount.
So,
I needed
5?
More like a 7. And that's perfect.
More like a 7?
I needed a little bit of craziness after a long, stressful week. And I think it's only gonna get more stressful, but take on the challenge and keep going. Also, apparently my fiance is apparently going to, after wedding, apparently. This was the discussion yesterday. Apparently he's gonna take my phone, keep it away from me, and not let me say or do anything for a while, so I can actually have a break.
A decent break.
Said 2 weeks for a honeymoon, goodness. I mean, to be honest, I don't even know where we're supposed to go. Or where we can go. He was saying maybe like the beach or something.
Oh god, what did you get?
I think someone's just enjoying the chaos.
She was doing a bit.
Hey, son, you good? You good?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
That does not sound like it. Do you wanna
You're
talk
fidgeting.
about?
Are we putting it
Yeah.
in the seat?
Do you wanna talk about it after the Lotus?
Maybe.
No, that's fine. I've got nowhere to go.
Okay.
I'd be going back up to the cathedral, but I already said I'd be away for a while.
Okay. Okay. Well, you have fun hiding. I hope it works out well for you.
If it is an issue, we can go now.
Okay. I have
it's something on your head, I don't mind talking about it. Alex can come along.
I would normally, but my mental situation currently is a no-go on emotional talk. So
I'll help him.
I'll skip this one. Like I said, I normally come along with, but my own sanity is going.
Take a break. No. You're fine. I'll handle it. I'll help him out.
Okay, well, good luck with your upgrades.
Come on. Come on.
See you guys another time. If you guys are going.
We might come back, Uggs. Let's see.
Okay.
Lead the way. Hey, Everest.
From the damage
Yeah.
looking at it, the grenade
We're both
went
heading
up
out.
its rear leg.
Nah.
Its rear leg
Alright.
activators and destroyed them.
Alright,
It's a
well, you two
Huckleberry
have a
kind
good
of-
night.
We might be
Stay
back. Who knows?
And after that,
Lead the way where you think it'd be best to talk. Ooh, Science and gonna have a personal talk. She worried about her brother. It happens. She doesn't want to see him get lost. Well, she said that she would always be there to help him if he really needs to have personal talks, and if he really needs to, then she'll definitely bring him in to talk. Like, that's just how Saya is. She's willing to help people, especially with mental and physical help if needed. She is one of the more compassionate people. And that's the problem. She's too compassionate. Sometimes she can't say no. Like what happened yesterday is that Ethereal was telling her, you can't say no sometimes because you care too much.
Haha.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh boy. I wonder what Saya's gonna be hearing.
You'll see.
Oh boy. I'm ready. I took a sippy.
Do the same.
Take a sippy. Take the sippy. I don't know if this music is allowed, so I was gonna turn it down. I think
Near music's usually fine, if I remember correctly, for DMCI.
Okay.
I don't know, Square's really fucking 50-50, because Final Fantasy shit they'll get onto you about, and your stuff they don't for no reason. At least when it came to assets for the most part.
Yeah. I'll just fucking turn it down and turn it off and play music. Make it safer than sorry. I'm ready.
Yeah.
So what's on your head?
I guess it was the realization of the scope of something I was talking with Kurt about a while back.
Oh, that would be.
How I fared compared to others that day. In terms of actually coming out of that place. Alright.
And that's also a thing you shouldn't blame yourself for that. To be honest.
No, just... It doesn't sit right, I guess, with me just seeing Everest without her wings like that. I mean, her arm gone. Yeah, Rayesh can finally use his. Fucking Flo's walking normally. Hell, she even played tonight. First time I actually heard her play too. Cord's still all wrapped up. So. And I walked out of there with a few minor burns and just being tired.
For all the people you mentioned, though, even though if you don't know them personally, do you think they can't heal from these scars? These wounds? The pain?
I don't know. Rayesh was saying it was a fucking chance he would lose the arm, for Christ's sakes. Good to see he didn't, but fucking couldn't walk for the first few days. Almost lost an arm, apparently. At first apparently did, and her wings. Flo was on crutches.
A lot of people came back injured. But injuries heal. No one died. Except the people that needed to. Like Flynn. Like Nathan. Those people that did the wrong deserved it. But everyone else seems like they didn't. So at least as far as I know, I don't think anyone I've known closely has died. I came back. We all heal from our wounds, our injuries. And sometimes it makes us a lot stronger afterwards. Don't blame yourself because you didn't get as much injured or as bad as others. Do you think anyone who stepped on that battlefield knew that our lives could be the thing we lose instead of an arm or wings or legs? Like any battle. I'm glad you guys made it all with not much injury. Heck, and Sidriel's still walking around. He's fine. Just says his stomach hurts once in a while.
I don't know. I just look back, feel like I didn't do much that entire time. Hell, I literally skipped 3 entire skirmishes because I decided to fucking babysit your dumbass fiance. Those are the ones that actually got those people as fucked up as they were.
I didn't ask you to do that, though.
fuck I did.
Is it because you care?
Like if I know. Saw him, saw the assassin flying around, so something in that just clicked. Stick around him, keep an eye out for her. Instead of...
I thank you for that. I got hurt, but he could have easily died out there. Without you and everyone else's help. Don't blame yourself for the injuries of others. Look at Everest. I don't think she wants to look at herself now and go, oh, I lost an arm, so I want people to feel pretty on me. No. I don't think anyone wants that. I think everyone who stepped on that battlefield, everyone who takes on that church, knew the risk. Hell, going to the fucking Lost City, I knew how much risk that was. But I'd rather fight than do nothing. I'd rather say something than let it slip by. And damn it, I wish I could have gone out to that battlefield and fought alongside everyone. I'm just happy everyone made it back. You, Kane, Everest, Rayesh, Cord, everyone who stepped on that battlefield came out of there. Hell, even the people in Severa came back. Those who they evacuated. I don't want my brother blaming him for himself because he didn't get as injured as Everest or as hurt as Rayesh. You did what you could, didn't you?
Not really.
Well, you do better next time. And hopefully there won't be a next time for that. Or hell. Jesus Christ. Oh, people going into a war and thinking that they are gonna get more injured. I think that's what we all try not to do when we go into battle or go into a situation that could be dangerous as hell.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Rebel, what the fuck? Ah, I love you guys!
I'm not sitting here moping because of the fact they didn't get us fucked up. It's the fact that I literally sat out from several fights that got these people as messed up as they were. I should have been in those. They wouldn't have been as hurt. Everest was literally pinned by one of those fucking sirens that fucked up her wings the way they did. And all because I was assigned to babysit your fucking fiance, I sat there and watched it happen. And waited for someone else to get there.
Hesitated. You didn't
Same
need
thing with
to.
Rayesh.
Well, you didn't need to. I never ordered it. I never said you had to. I knew and I trusted that man. I trusted you all to come back home safely. Just watch each other's backs. That's all I ever ask. want to see my brother or anyone blame themselves for someone else's injuries. I don't think Everest, if I brought her here and you told her that, I don't think she'd want you here, sitting here blaming her for her wings or her hand. You guys all fought really hard. All of you. I fought hard in the neighborhood. We all fought hard in this church again. For the second time. Knowing all these risks. We all did our part to actually fight. Big or small. Because we weren't going to let something like this happen and destroy the people and the place that we call home. And I'm proud of all of you guys. Just means if there is a next time, that we do better. And we keep doing better. We keep doing better. We get stronger. But if it happens again, we keep fighting. So please don't blame yourself. If you do, just talk about it. Let it all out. Hell, I feel like I'm the one who didn't do anything. I didn't even get a chance to go out there. If I'd been more careful of the neighborhood, then I wouldn't have had to hang back.
Last I checked, you just was never officially involved. You could have just gone.
They were. They were the ones that got the St. Jerome kids out. And some, because they felt like they wanted to and needed to, felt like they still had fight in them. Yeah, Harry Ibris never gave an order, but they still wanted to do that because they knew. Hell. They went to the heart of these people. I could never tell them that he was who he was engaged to, even while he was undercover. Whole Saphira treated him like a traitor. Couldn't go anywhere. I had to stay in.
I could have gotten too. Actually, I should get my way there.
But yet, even then, people of Aegis don't always follow orders.
Because apparently acting on your own isn't exactly the most allowed thing by Hybris.
Mm. And maybe she has a good reason for it. She doesn't want to see us hurt.
Like I keep saying, that line between age and person is fucking blurred.
Which is why you think I haven't told her about the family stuff. I did slightly say the last time for the whole Curie stuff that it was my family issues. I needed to take care of them, and I said I would. Not as an agent, but as personal business. Same thing with...
Oh yeah, there's that, but then look at the number of examples of people acting independently with no ties to Aegis. And Hypers reprimands them for it as if it suddenly caused an issue for Aegis. Ion being a perfect fucking example.
I know. And even though we get scolded and reprimanded for it, we still do it. Ion's probably always going to continue doing that, even if he's part of Aegis or not. And I think Hypers knows by now how many people go on independent things and don't follow orders and or do their own thing. Yeah, we get reprimanded.
He's one of the few guys up there. One of the reasons that man actually has a decent amount of my fucking respect.
I think he has a lot of people's respect. That's just because he's himself. I think Hyper's knowledge acknowledges that we all are ourselves and we can't always control our impulsive nature to go and be helpful. I don't think she's been scolding people as much. She really didn't scold Ethereal or anyone for going out and doing that. She just said for us to be more careful. Hey. But like I said, don't go blaming yourself for other people's injuries. Don't go thinking you weren't strong enough. Don't go thinking that you didn't do anything. Don't go thinking any of that. Hell, the next time you see Everest, just pull her to the side and ask her, I'm sorry for not doing that. For not being there. Or say, are you okay even after all that? Because didn't you help Everest and Rayash?
I finally managed to pull away enough to get that siren out of her. Yeah. And
so
I literally carried Rayesh back, but
so don't go blaming yourself for you didn't do nothing. You did something. And I don't want my brother sitting here blaming himself because he thinks he didn't do anything. Or because he didn't get as injured as everyone else, or because he didn't do more. We all do our best in a battle. Sometimes we can't do as much as we think we should. Hell, you told me one time that sometimes jumping into the battle can cause more hindrances. So do not go blaming yourself. If I'm not allowed to blame myself for all the things I've done, I don't think I'm allowing my brothers to do the same. Just come on, hold your head high a little bit. You protected people. You did the good thing. Guys all came back alive. Shouldn't that be enough to be grateful for? Be helpful that there's more you can still do. Come on. And you'll do better next time. Oh well. If this threat comes back, if they are like Hydra and they come back, we'll just kick their ass again. Or if any threat like that happens again. Make sure people don't get hurt. Make sure people don't lose their lives. Make sure Saphira stays safe. Kinda sounding like Curry a little bit too. And somewhat of myself.
Been saying stuff like this for years, so.
So have I. I blame myself a lot for people's deaths. And or when they got hurt. As I said, why couldn't it be me? Why couldn't I have gotten a little more hurt than them? But then you and
I
many...
always get on to you about it.
Exactly. So now I'm getting on to you to stop that. Funk. Stop. Stop repeating your same mistakes over and over again. Stop continuing a cycle that doesn't need to happen.
Only were that easy.
It's not. But it takes time. Time for this to heal. Time for this to get better. Time for people to appreciate you, damn it.
That'd be first.
Hell, I appreciate you. Took care of my fiance, and you took care of yourself when you didn't have to. I didn't ask for you to. So thank you. Thank you for all you fucking done. Thank you for helping me as much as you have. Thank you for being you, damn it. Stubborn, a protector. My brother. For being alive. So come on. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep going into battles. Let's keep doing stupid stuff. Let's cause more chaos, brother. And laugh about it. Take a step forward that maybe you haven't taken before. want to help you like you've helped me. By being someone you can listen to. Or by being someone you can rant your problems off to. About whatever's going on in here that you're able to talk to. There's probably a lot. And trust me, I know. I can understand a lot of thoughts in your head, a lot of shit that goes on, a lot of voices speaking. But sometimes you have to let your own thoughts wander a little bit and not someone else's. So, what are you feeling now?
I don't know.
Well then, do you want to figure it out?
I don't know.
Do you want to keep feeling I don't know? Are you gonna change your name to that? Not Cinebell? You're gonna just change it to I don't know? Take all the time to figure out I don't know. And for as long as I need to, I'll be here. And even if that means losing a bit of sleep, even if that means I will figure it out today, even if that means you're trying to process everything. This place is still pretty. Kinda shows that even in the dark little cave, things can still live and thrive. Even in the darkness, there always has to be some sort of light that is able to come through. Even the light needs darkness.
That's what I'm here for, I guess.
And heck, you're a protective darkness. There you go. And you're still being it. You literally saved a lot of people's lives. You literally fought a war that you protected people in. Are you not doing what you should do? Or what you think you should do? feel like you're lacking? Then, what do you think you're not doing?
Something.
Well, what specifically are you supposed to do? What do you think your purpose is?
Protecting people, I guess.
Have you protected people?
Oh no.
And why do you feel like you haven't?
Buried two friends.
Okay. What? What's one of the things you told me?
Those people.
Mm-hmm.
It's never gonna be easy.
No. Do you also think the friends that you've had to bury would want you to continue blaming yourself for not protecting them?
I don't.
I don't think they'd want that. If they were truly your friends, I don't think they'd want you to continue blaming yourself because you didn't do something. From what you told me, from at least who you've told me about, to me, the way in your voice you spoke about them seemed like you really cared about them. And that they were good friends. I don't think good friends would want you to blame yourself for them falling. It hurts, and it's always going to hurt. But that's where you try to go through the hurt. Try to talk about it. Try to let yourself out.
Just never something done.
try. Because if you don't want that pain out, it eats at you. It eats at you, it eats at you until you just can't take it anymore. And then you start having thoughts about why bother? Why do I even try? Why do I keep going? That's where you can't let those thoughts win. Because they'll make you do some really stupid things. We've all suffered loss, and it's always gonna hurt. It's always gonna be painful. But the people we lose, I think, don't want us to end our lives because of them. They want us to be strong, they want us to keep fighting. They don't want us to forget them. Your old group might not have been accepting of it, but it's okay to mourn, it's okay to be sad for people even though they're gone. And it'll always hurt. But I don't think those people want you to blame yourself either. And the people now don't want you to blame yourself. People that are still here. Me, Katsia, Oogs, Curbs, Shadow, Fruity. I don't think anyone else wants you to blame yourself for that. Your friends and the people you care about don't want you to put yourself in that much pain. Just trust me, I don't think you don't want to go down the same road I went through. Gonna pull down her wrappings and you're going to see the deep cuts along her wrist. Curry never knew. I've never told him. Rio didn't know. You know, didn't know. Not when even they just knew. And Sidriel knows. I promise never to do it again. But that's what happened when I lost my mom. I lost so much. And I didn't want my brothers to worry about me. I didn't want them to feel like they needed to take care of me. I thought I could take care of myself. I thought that if I had just done that, it might make the pain go away. It might make me feel better. It might make the blame and the loss easier. No. Eventually, though, Rio found out. That is why, on that day, I promised not to run away. I promised to try and do my best. I promised to keep fighting. No matter the circumstances, no matter how hard it was, no matter how much it was painful. No matter how much the world saw me as something that I should not be around. No matter if the world saw me as a monster. And now I promised a lot of people I wouldn't do that ever again. So... And yet, I'm glad that the scars are here. I'm glad I never got rid of them. They are a painful reminder of never to get that low. Never to blame myself. Never to lose that hope that I can gain. To keep fighting. Don't be like me who bottled up her emotions and thought things would be okay. Okay? Like I said, I'm here to listen and talk to you. I'll always be here. I'm your knight, I'm your sister, that's what sisters do. Okay. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel sad. And people say that's a weakness. They're wrong. 'Cause it's not. It shows that you're still strong. It shows that you're able to continue being strong. Crying is just a form of letting out the pain. After everything you've went through and you've told me so far, Cyn, gone through a lot. Just no one's given you a chance to actually grieve or talk about it. I'm right here, though. You could talk to me about it. You could cry, you can laugh, you can get angry. And it's okay. Things will be okay.
He's completely asleep. And you would see that there are tears rolling down his cheeks.
She's gonna lightly take off her jacket. She's gonna put it over him. Should stay here. So I need to tell Sidriel. I'll text him. I'd call that scene. Kill me.
Fuck my shoulders.
Well. Whoops, I is spending a night in a cave.
Fuck, my back and shoulders hurt now.
I'm sorry, honey.
I did it to myself because of the fucking posture I was giving him. He was hunched over the entire fucking time.
I could see that. This man finally cried, thank God.
In his fucking sleep, smile.
It's okay. He's at least crying. It is okay. Hopefully her words got to him.
Debatable, because he fell asleep like a good fucking 5 or 10 minutes ago.
But he finally saw her scars, and that was her lowest point. And she does not want you to end up the same way she did. This is what I call a big sister. She is! She's good big sister. She tries so hard to help the people around her at the cost of her own merit and sanity.
So that's the thing of, he has literally never had an emotional support to that level, not even fucking including his own wife. Smile.
Jesus. So Saya's been his first emotional support, goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's never done this before. He's never had this.
Well, good. Now he finally has a sister who actually cares enough about him to actually be his literal support blanket. And it's much needed.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's
Yeah, no,
spending
the fucking,
the night in the cave.
Yep. As well as the, like, initial thing that kind of chain-started all of this is effectively something akin to survivor's guilt in the sense of, yes, there's the fact of he didn't get as fucked up as everyone else around him, but it isn't solely just that of like, oh, I should have been more hurt or whatnot. It's the fact of he didn't do what he felt like he should have because of the fact he can take that type of punishment and come back just as quick, if not quicker, than all of those people who also got that level of injury.
But that's also the thing, if she's telling you that don't blame yourself because of that. Don't blame yourself, period, because they all knew, everyone who entered that battlefield knew that there could be a chance that they could die.
Yeah, no. Also, smile the fact he low-key regrets tagging along with Sidriel.
And she's not blaming him for that, but she's also saying she did not ask for him to be, like, protected, and she knows her fiance by this point. He can handle himself on more than one occasion. She just likes to be there to be able to be extra careful with him. She cares about him in enough sense she can trust him on certain occasions like that, but, you know.
Yeah. Because his initial thought process that night was the second he saw Sidriel was like, I'm not listening to the bullshit I would get from Saya if I carried your injured ass or your body into the cathedral after this.
She wouldn't have berated you. She would have berated whoever let him go. And Cyn wouldn't have been it wasn't Cyn's responsibility for that because he went out with other Aegis members. They should have actually been helpful in watching his back.
I was about to say, everyone from Aegis who went there, by the time they got to that point, they were no longer Aegis agents. They were just there of their own accord, and everyone was doing their own things. Fucking Kantar and Lilia running off doing their own thing.
That's why she said
Ion
that
was doing his own shit. Fucking.
That's why she said, like, hell, I don't think Hybris reprimanded anyone, I think, for going out there and actually fighting the fight. And she didn't!
Cyn takes more low-key jabs at Cyn takes more low-key jabs at Aegis, smile.
And then Saya quips back with, like, maybe Hybris had a reason and why she does that? Mwah. But I am now Cinnavel's emotional support. Hi, how are you? And yes, he now saw that. I don't think Curry even knows. I'll have to ask Curry, but if he knows about Saya's scars, about those ones specifically. And Kiryu figured it out, which is why he took her to go fighting. It's why he started training her. I'm gonna say that's one of the main reasons why he started to train her. It's because he wanted her to have outlet for all the stress and the anger and the sadness that she was actually feeling. Even though the damage had already been done.
Yeah, all that effective, like all the I guess the effective guilt has been kind of building up from like that initial night onward as he's been trying to catch up with everyone, because this was like almost a full conversation with Curb one night of the fact of, because it was, I want to say it was the last time I went to the onsen as Cyn. Yeah, because after I walked away from the conversation with Cordelia in the hot springs.
Yeah.
Ran into fucking Curb and Shock, and Kane had walked over, and three of us were talking before Kane shows up. Pretty much, Curb presenting the fact of he pointed it out, of the fact of how it's like oh yeah, seeing all these other people that got as injured and whatnot. It's like I kind of feel bad for the fact of I kind of cheated the system and wasn't actually there or whatnot, because Curb wasn't. He sent the robot. Cyn sat there and was like, yeah, I got a similar thing. I didn't even get that I was actually there, and like because the thing is, Curb stayed back on the defense line. That was his reasoning for not getting as fucked up as he is. Cyn was constantly running ahead with everyone, and yet he still only came out with like effectively first to second degree burns at worst because of the place being covered in light. The way it was, but then Kane walks over and is talking, and Cyn asked, "Oh, I knew Everest got really injured. How is she?" And he like tells her, and he's just like, "Oh fuck!" And like that realization hit him like a fucking truck. So seeing Everest tonight, because that's the first time he has seen Everest since the fight. So the realization doubly re-hit him when he saw
Saya has
Everest.
a good personality of Everest that she doesn't want people blaming for what happens to her.
Yeah, no. One thing I pulled is is either my mic didn't pick it up or I purposely didn't. But because of the fact, the fact that I love how it lined up to make this even more painful for Cyn. If it was Everest was the one that actually was seeing them out. As he was walking away, he whispered to himself, "I'm sorry."
Bonk. Saya just goes, stop. Cease your blaming this. You're not supposed to do that. You tell me not to blame
He's been
myself
doing it for 3
injury.
fucking years.
Yeah, she just goes, you tell me not to blame myself for this things. Now I'm telling you, you need to cease.
Yeah, this thing is, Cinnabelle's extremely hypocritical with everything he tells Saya of what not to do, because yes,
And
he
now
has done them.
she spun that hypocriticism back onto him, saying, you need to stop now. And stop blaming yourself. Because it wasn't your fault.
He has done all of these exact same bad habits, and he is aware of all of his bad habits. Oh, hello. See, I got a face full of Saya ass for a second. This is fine.
Ah. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, he's aware of his own bad habits, and he sees them all in Saya, and he's just over. Like, that's why, like, he has literally said to her, I want to say, like, good 2 or 3 times of, I am the example of what not to do.
Yeah. And she's also saying, you should not do what I did, which is keep your emotions back. And now she showed you the scars of why. Now he knows why. Because she was pushed to that point of literally... And that's the thing, those scars are... like she said, they are a painful reminder of what not to do again. And she's promised not to do them again. Because it would hurt a lot of people. It would hurt Sidriel, it would hurt Rochelle, it would hurt Dylan to see her like that. That would hurt Cyn, probably, because she's doing it to herself, and... So she's promised not to do it again, and she won't.
Yeah, no.
Not unless someone she really, really cares about dies, and though, even then, like, she'd have a lot of strength not to.
Yeah, nah, fucking... nah, fucking... One thing he also said that, again, not sure if the mic fully picked it up or whatnot, because that's the thing is, like, this mic seems sensitive at times with, like, a certain angle it sits at, it fucking picks up me, like, breathing and whatnot, but other times I start whispering and it doesn't pick up shit.
Yeah, that's why this mic, my microphone could either get super loud or it gets super quiet, and I'm like, well, fuck.
Yeah, but yeah, you're either peaking or I can barely hear you. There is no in between for whatever reason.
There used to be. No, there's not anymore.
Yep. Which is weird.
Where does Kanton fall on the scale of people she cares about? She sees him as a good co-worker and a friend. She does not really seem as close as Sidriel or Cyn or Dylan or Rochelle, like the people she's actually gotten to genuinely talk to and have a sit-down with, but she still considers him a good friend. She doesn't see him as a bad person. Someone did say earlier, hold on, if I can find it. They said something really interesting that I thought that's kind of definitely how she works is, where is it? You've lost so much, but you've gained so much more. And that definitely does. If I had thought of that, actually, I think Saya would have said that. It's like, yeah, you've lost a lot, but you've gained a lot more. And now they're just sleeping in the cave. It's fine. Actually, that's why I need to roll for that.
To see if she actually sleeps.
Yeah, does she sleep or does she not?
Yeah, I mean, fucking... Cyn literally fell asleep on her shoulder, just fucking lightly
Yeah,
crying.
and she will stay there. She will stay. Oh no. I actually want the chat to make a d20 roll now to see if actually. Because what I got is if I have to. Oh god. I mean, she would feel. Yeah, she's gonna break Kantan's legs if they suggest going back to hell. Okay, I got a. Okay, you got a 12. I got a 7. Oh, who do I go for? I guess I could say a 12 where she got some sleep, but not a lot. So she would have been just worried more about him.
I was about to say, yeah, those almost average out, because if you average the two of them, it's almost a 10. So she got okay-ish sleep.
Yeah. And before she goes to sleep, she's actually texting Sidriel saying she'll be back in the morning, but she's gonna be here for Cyn, just to make sure he's okay. Hi, that's...
He ain't.
He ain't okay, but at least he's starting to cry, and that's the good thing. He needs to cry.
Yeah, no, there was a...
He needs to grieve.
There was one thing I actually wanted to do as him at one point, because the fact of... Literally, he got there and he saw Flo performing, and he actually walked over and listened for a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He actually wanted to like try talking with her for a minute.
Yeah.
But he actually just never got a moment to be able to catch her.
Mm.
Like that's the thing of like him actually sitting and listen, and like he is genuinely happy to see that everyone is recovering well, and like seeing that like Ryash has full use of his arm again. Flo's walking around and even back to playing and whatnot. He sees all that, and he actually he's actually relieved and happy to see that like everyone that got as messed up as they did are getting back to themselves now. It's just that guilty conscience is still there.
Yeah, and that takes time to recover over a guilty conscience. It's just he needs to know that there are people that don't want him to feel like that, especially the people who he actually helped save. He helped save Ryash and Everest. He helped out a lot more than he realizes. Because if he hadn't helped out, Everest I don't think would be as good as she is right now. I don't think Ryash would be walking, or he wouldn't even be able to get back, so he did a lot more than he realizes.
Yeah, which... when he was fucking telling some of the stories, they did get skewed in his head because of his mental state. Example... the situation with Everest of being pinned by one of the sirens, Sidriel wasn't even there yet. It was literally, he jumped from helping Chrome's character Ares, who was fighting, I want to say, a bride and a siren in a 2v1. No, it was two of the old Knight models, the DMC4 models. Ares was in a 2v1 with those, and Cyn jumped into that fight to help him. Because it was by a set of rocks that he was jumping between two sides of the rocks because there was two different fights going. After him and Ares killed the knights, he turned and saw just a siren hitting against the rocks, and he's like, what the fuck? Jumps up onto the rocks and over and sees Everest just pinned to the rocks being slammed by this thing. So yeah, but his memory was slightly skewed because of the guilty conscience as well as the slight regret for being with Ethereal the way he was that day. So,
But that's where she doesn't want him to blame himself. She doesn't want him to feel bad. She's glad that they all came back safe and that she was appreciative of him helping out as much as he did. Because remember, she also didn't do anything. She had to stay back. So imagine how she feels. She couldn't even go out on the battlefield. She feels bad.
Yeah.
But she's not gonna blame herself for going, I couldn't help. I did help by actually staying back at the cathedral and helping out medically wise. Because she helped some people who are from Saphira. Hell, I think Cosmo even came in. She didn't go over to say hello, and she wanted to, but she was glad to see him walking around normally.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
He is relieved and happy seeing everyone that was. Yeah, he's relieved seeing that everyone that was as injured as they were are pretty much back to the way they were. Like Kane's pretty much fine. He doesn't sound like he's still fucked up because Coffee was actually playing off like an actual his voice being fucked.
Yeah, I remember he
initially
did that.
after Kane got injured. Yep. Yeah, Coffee was doing a bit more of a raspy, almost like smoker voice.
Slap that guilty conscience out. Just.
I was about to say, this is a guilty conscience that has fucking 3 years worth of ammo. This thing's gonna be fucking firing on all cylinders for a while.
That's okay. That's what Saya's here for. That's why she's the emotional support. Which actually, like as she said literally if you just need to talk to someone or you just need to vent something out, literally just go to her. She does that a lot with other people. Literally, she's done that with Cyn several times. She's done that with Ethereal. She's done that with Rochelle. Like, literally, she's done that with other people. Just bonk it out. Alright, let me bonk that out.
Yeah, no, he's trying and slightly starting to get better for the sake of the fact this entire conversation even happened. Otherwise, he would have just... he would have just put on his, normal tone and just been like, yeah, nah, I'm fine, I'm just watching this, yeah, totally, because, either you or Uggs made the comment of someone's enjoying the chaos, he would have fucking used that as the excuse of being like, oh yeah, totally. Yeah, because the fact that he was looking at Everest, Kane, Proxy, Rayesh, he was seeing all of them, and then he occasionally would glance over towards where he could see Flo.
Yeah. But that's where she goes, stop, you're not okay. Fucking just talk about it, damn it. Stop being a stoic piece of crap or I will beat it out of you. That is how Saya works. She doesn't want people to feel like she felt. It sucks because... Okay, Stinky Drago boy. That was dear.
Oh, I'm like Drago, what the fuck? Okay, fucking, it's deer memeing Dragoon shit. Motherfucker. Excuse the fuck?
I cried. I ugly cried.
You're welcome.
You're the ones who will make me There are people that will make me emotionally sad for in character, and it happens too much. Why are you the one that makes me do this?
And there's a part of me, at one point, I was tempted to, do some stuff when it came to talking about, especially when I was, talking about some of the specifics of the war and whatnot. The fact that I didn't switch to the one that actually has it, because I would have actually pulled the sword out at least once or twice. But no, this is the PL-friendly model, where it has nothing to it.
Yeah, this is my PL-friendly model. This is my jacket and my skirt. Ah! Yeah, she took off her. She also did something really sweet. It's what she usually does is take off her jacket and put it over someone, because that is high natural warmth, and it makes you feel like you're being wrapped around in a hug. Almost.
Yeah. Double jacket.
Yeah. Oh, I got a message from Thea back. He's like, okay. The fiance is okay with it, because literally she just was like, she explained the situation. I've had a long talk with Cyn. He needed a long talk and might need to stay and to be a bit of an emotional support. Seems like he needed help, but I will be back in the morning. And you just like, I'll make up to you with breakfast. So is another one of the writer's kids? No, he is basically, he is a Daedric, and that's the thing, that Daedric and Nephilims are very close in similarities.
Yep, so he is Daedric, as in, you know, if anyone knows Elder Scrolls, the beings from Oblivion and whatnot, so on and so forth. He does get commonly confused for a Nephilim because he acts very similar to one, as well as his connections to all of them. I.e., example, Saya, Curry, Kiryu, Dawn. He has met all of the major Nephilims and has some sort of interactions and connections to them. Example, calls Saya's sister, calls Kiryu his brother, has actually fought the Dawn before, and has fought alongside Curry.
Yeah. He just has a lot of connections with them. That's why people mistake. Every time someone who doesn't know Cyn actually asks if he's a Nephilim or not, that's actually... Saya just sits there and grins and goes, nah, no he's not.
Because that's the thing, is because the way me and the people who originally did the DMs for the roleplay Cynabel started in 3 years ago, we took the Elder Scrolls lore, like the direct lore, and slightly modified it to fit VR chat, in the sense of, for the people who know the Elder Scroll game events, the Oblivion Crisis is canon. Like, that is an actual event that happened at one point. The difference there is it was started by humans, which led to Oblivion sealing itself off from all the other realms. So, which is why Daedrics aren't very common. Which is why he doesn't talk about what he is either, because the fact of, similar to how, like, what Saya does with, like, the Nephilim and whatnot, is he doesn't want people coming after him, or he doesn't need people coming after him, because it isn't so much for the fear aspect, it's for the annoyance aspect.
Yeah.
He just does it for the sake of, he doesn't want people coming after him, for the sake of he just doesn't want to have to deal with the bullshit. Because I do kind of make up some random ad-lib bullshit for him every so often that, like, I say happens off screen, of like, oh, people mistake him for a demon constantly, so he already has, like, self-righteous paladins trying fucking smite him and kill him and whatnot. Like, I make up random bullshit for fluff pieces every once in a while that are funny. But yeah, it's funny whenever he gets mistaken for an Nephilim, because the second he says he doesn't want to talk about what he is, or people just assume whenever it's like the two of them have been talking, because Esso was one of the people that actually did assume he was Nephilim.
Yeah. Esso first thought he was Nephilim because he's like, you hang around Saya a lot, and it's just like, no, it's because there's many reasons why she sees him so much as brother. It's because, one, he does hold a piece of her little brother's soul. He holds a piece of her little brother Void's soul. 2, so much connection just in the way they act. 3, he's just he's like the seems to her the big brother type of, literally, he's very protective. He's overprotective.
Okay.
Wait, is Yannicka requesting?
Was a land just requested randomly, so yeah. PL's ending. He's probably just seeing what the fuck we're up to then.
Esso's gonna Esso. Yeah, you're right. Esso's gonna Esso. So.
Yeah.
Esso, yeah, so.
Which, funny enough, Esso is one of Which, funny enough, Esso is one of the people that does know what Cyn is, because there was a situation that came up once at the cathedral that led to Cyn actually having to leave. And because he was gone for
Saya still feels guilty
4 or 5
about
days, I
that.
think.
She didn't want to. She didn't want to do that. Yeah, she didn't want to say what he was, and she hasn't really ever told anyone else unless he tells it.
Yeah, so it's like there was a situation that came up. Cyn was asked to leave the cathedral. It wasn't anything bad per se, because it was something out of his control. In the sense of it was part of his. It was part of the mental fuckery that he's been dealing with showing up. In the sense of he was literally seeing a shadow of one of the people he has lost in Corona.
Mm-hmm.
He was literally being haunted by a shadow of his past.
Yeah.
So he was asked to leave the cathedral because it appeared there one night.
What the
Which...
What the fuck, Lan? What the fuck, Lan? I saw you come out of the back of the camera. That was terrifying. I see you.
What the fuck?
They came to the tent.
You play space through. I was so confused. I'm just like, I don't see your nameplate right there. Where are you?
I thought that. I didn't know the camera was facing this way. I was just gonna peek up right in here, just like, just right in between you guys. Like, what are we talking about?
We were done with scenes, so we were like just chalking. Oh my god.
Oh god.
So by the way, these two are actually sleeping in the same like cave because they just had like the really big emotional talk. He needed it. She knew he needed it, so that's why they left. That's why you saw like I think Lan would have seen both of them leave BL.
No, I actually didn't see that. I was busy like, where did they go?
Yeah, we ended up leaving because this man's guilty conscience was hitting him because of how many people he saw that were injured during the church war. That were
this is
around
RP Galaxy.
And then there's Lan. They just got kicked off a cliff. That was it. And then abandoned on the front line multiple times.
Oh fuck! What?
The fuck?
So, were you on the front line?
Yeah, I was actually with you because I saw you a few times, but I didn't see that part.
So, you remember how during the second half, after we took our break, it was towards the end there? And it might have been before.
I'm about to say, was it after we got caught in the bombing?
After.
Okay, then probably not. I don't think I saw you past that point.
What happened after that was, so me and Static, we were about at the 3-ish 4 line.
Oh god.
Like right into the forest? Like right before and
just
leading
right
into the
at
forest?
The hill.
Yeah. Yep.
We had just pushed there and we're cleared, so I was like, alright, me and Snowball are gonna go cloak and go scout out and report back to you guys. So we go up past
I remember us chilling there.
We're looking at 5 and 6. We see the enemies and we radio back. We turn around. Our guys are fleeing back to 2 and 3 for no reason.
That was a situation where fucking Ares was fucking freezing and capturing a bride for whatever reason, I think.
What the fuck?
Lan turned around, hopped on comms. Why are y'all idiots running? And why do I feel like I'm loading into each of you?
So literally what the situation was we got to the forest, we knew what, like, that situation happened, and for whatever reason, people just started running away, and we're like... and we're all like, what the fuck?
Me and Snowball, we just radioed in. Hey guys, so they're up here and here. You guys are good to push. End comms. We're just still watching. I'm like, why do I feel like I should turn around? Oh my motherfucker.
Yeah, no, for whatever reason, I want to say we were all, us running away. Literally, just everyone all running away.
Leaving the 2 scouts just in the front line.
God, that is...
I want to say it was Ares that did it because... I want to say it was Ares that did it because the bride was frozen over and there were only a handful of ice users there and it wasn't Snowball that did this. So I think it was Chrome's character Ares. Decided to capture a bride in a cube of ice. And literally, me, Galdier, and a few other people just looked at him and were like, why the fuck?
Why? What the fuck?
Did you... During the last push, did you hear my interaction with, Missy Shore? people?
The final one? I don't think so. No, because I was
So I'm busy
with
shooting, like I was having to pick up my gun because people are running through. So I call out, "If y'all run through again, I'm not stop shooting."
Oh, I did catch that actually. Yeah.
I hear behind me. Did someone threaten you? You remember Celeste that was training at PL?
Mm-hmm.
Celeste.
Gold and green armor.
I think so.
Very World of Warcraft looking.
No, I have a lot of avatars hidden.
Not World of War. Not a World of Warcraft. Gold. They're part of there. They run up behind me. Is there an issue?
Okay.
I don't know. Do you guys know firearm safety?
I think I did overhear this conversation because was it when we got into the forest the final time?
Yeah, we just went over the hill.
Yeah, by the time we got into the forest, I had drifted over towards Proxy, and me and her literally just stood there, and we're just watching the fight at this point.
I was about ready to just unload into our own team.
Oh my god.
I was so done.
The number of times people like those of like us, like the sword users like
we never
us,
got past
were.
6.
Oh my god.
No, we never got. Yeah, we got like maybe halfway to the mountain, if that, before the session was called.
Okay.
Even when we did make it far, bombing cut us short, and also people not wanting to progress.
Yeah. Because the time we actually got caught in the bombing was the time we managed to get all the way through the forest to like this bottleneck situation, which was that situation where what was said tonight of I purposely sat and watched 3 skirmishes that I should have been a part of, babysitting Ethereal. Yeah. That push was the one he sat there like that's one of the reasons he feels the most. He actually slightly regrets babysitting Ethereal was because
but that's the thing, she never
had he been in the middle of all
told
those
you ever to
skirmishes,
do
they
that.
could have gotten farther.
She never talked about it. Like she's like she knew she couldn't go, but she also trusted Ethereal enough to take care of himself. He came back alive. He was fine.
Yeah. Yep. The one push we did the entire time he was babysitting Ethereal was the farthest we managed to make it, and like in his mind replaying that over, had he actually been on the front lines in that fight the way he should have been, they actually could have gotten farther, or maybe even made it to the mountain.
You wanna know even more fun?
What?
I was part of the original scout team that went there.
I was supposed to be, but I slept in.
Yeah, I know. I remember that.
I was so upset that day. I literally there was like other things I could have gone and done.
I tried to wake you up.
Literally, the thing that fucked me over that entire time was, and this has never happened to me since because I sleep in a call with her. So I have one earbud in at all times. Apparently, I had tossed and turned in just the perfect way for my earbud to have fallen out.
God.
And it has not happened before that, and has not happened since. Literally, that one night alone is the only time it ever happened.
I swear, that's why I was so worried. I'm like, Dad, I tried so hard to wake you up every time.
People were like, just let him sleep, and they were pushing.
Yeah, no, fucking.
Because he was excited about this.
She was trying to get my attention. Crow spam called me. Jay fucking spam messaged me. Yeah, fucking. I had Crow calling me, Jay messaging me, Coffee messaging and calling me, plus her trying to get my attention, and even like actually full on like texting and calling me because she has my actual number too.
Yes, I did.
I started that session so annoyed because I wasn't informed that it was then.
Aww.
I didn't know when
that was at church stuff?
No, I never knew when the scout mission was. I thought it was still unplanned.
That's the thing is, I was told, the big thing with it that kind of upset me was the fact of, I was told Saturday when it was, after being invited to it Friday. So I had to sit down with my model maker Sunday morning and get all of it done to actually have a proper like combat ready model. And that was the big thing is I was actually like really like excited for it, and I still fucking love it. Like it is literally like, that's the thing is the combat model I use is effectively what we call an alpha build. I still fucking love it. I love the work here you put on it, even though it's literally only a fucking body shader and the sword.
You know, Coffee swore he told me he did not. He told me that day we were going to work on the model, not actually go and do it. So I get home from work, I make me dinner. Coffee's calling me. Come on, son, it's starting. What?
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 Sorry?
Yeah, no, yeah, no, it was funny. Literally, the way I was invited Friday was funny. For the in character, literally being like, "Hey, you know that last stealth mission we did? Yeah. You want to do it again? Where are we going this time? I'll send you the details."
Oh my god. This is why the peanut butter factory.
Coffee.
Actually, no, that was
Factory.
a PL.
That's basically what
That was best.
people sometimes call the Thieves' Den. We call it
Yeah, Thieves' Den is referred to as Peanut Butter Factory because
She knows-
the Thieves' Den has literally has the Fight Club rule of don't talk about it.
Yeah, and she just calls it, like, some people have just told her to call it the Peanut Butter Factory. She's like, oh, okay. So she's like, whatever. Whenever she needs to talk to him and I'm like, Thieves' Den stuff, she goes, hey, we need to talk about the Peanut Butter Factory. And he's like, oh, okay.
God, I hate that. Coffee literally messaged me like a week before. Hey, you actually want to do a mission with Kane for once? That's all it took was to get Lan on board.
Yeah.
And then...
Also, have you talked to Pride recently?
I have not. Fuck. I've been...
Lan broke in again.
God damn it, why do you keep breaking in?
They're now his official gunsmith for the army. His army, or whatever it's called.
Oh my
His army
god.
again?
Was it? Did he call it the Legion? I thought I heard him call it the Legion once.
He might
Maybe?
be.
I don't know.
I don't fucking know. I
God
don't know
damn
a lot
it,
of Pride
stop
stuff.
breaking into Rose's house!
Oh, hi, I'm over here now.
Where am I? Oh, I'm like, where the fuck did I just go? I'm just seeing fabric. Who am I inside of?
Honey.
Later. Like, what?
Well, then I should go. Hold on, let me go ahead and stream. Let me just, I'll take my chat. I'll end stream now. Okay. Ugh. I need to cease myself. Ugh. Hold on, let me actually let me get that. Okay, I'm probably gonna end the stream for today. That was an emotional talk, and I think Saya and Cyn definitely needed that after a long while. I will probably raid someone right now, but thank you guys all for coming in. Thank you guys all for just joining in and deciding to come and watch my stuff. And I will see you guys all probably tomorrow for Resident Evil Saturday. Or we get to continue playing through the Resident Evil series. Maybe even finish Resident Evil 1. We will see. But anyway, thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the support. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, it's just been a night. Speaking of night, I'm gonna go and raid Kirby Knight, who's done an amazing role-playing tonight too. And I will see you guys all tomorrow. So goodbye guys. Take care. Later.